my name is Apple, but this is my nickname, and also this is my mom called, and I'm come from Thailand, you can see. And also I've been studying from Thailand for bachelor degree for 4 years, 3.5 years really, tourism and hotel management, and then I worked for 3 years, 3.5 years in Bangkok after I graduated, and I just came to the UK, and I start from working in a hotel, and I carry on working from the hotel, and then in 2012 I starting my cooking classes, that from where I cook for the people a lot, and then one of my friend is saying to me, wow, you really good cook, why don't you teach people? I said, really? Yeah, just try. So that's how I start, but it haven't done like suddenly, but I think I wait for 1 year or after, then people just try to put me and say, oh yeah. I said, okay then, let's give it a try.
Yeah,
so I have nothing to lose, so just try. Get Achievement is about where I never give up on, even though the life, when your life have been up and down, and then I still keep my business going. It's from 8, I think it's now almost 9 years, so it's kind. I never give up on the name of the real Thai cooking, and I also keep it going, even though I need to do it myself. It's always myself, even though I never drive, I learn to drive. And I drive myself, I do everything myself, like shopping, everything. Even though, I need to, before, I used to stand on someone else. I used to be relied on someone else. Now I said, okay, I do it myself. Everything is just like, okay. It's like never give up. Be yourself and believe what other people say, like, okay, you're really good. Keep in the positive thinking and positive way people say about you, and just leave the negative way people say, like, no, you can't do it. I would say when I started working, I was thinking like, when it's back like probably almost like 15 years ago, I was like, really, it's like when you become the woman, you need to work harder. But depend on where you work, where section or where department you work, how hard you need to try to being showing other people like, oh, I can do it. But you need to try really hard and see. But sometimes it's not enough. You to push yourself and try to do some different thing, and to be, and that's what I think. But it doesn't really, what's it called? It doesn't really hurt me, because I thought, there you go, it's not where I focus. I think it just try my best, if I get it, I get it. So that's what I like about me, yeah. Because it's like, I always telling people, when lots of people came to me, and they said, oh look, I really like about you, and like, you really make the business, and I can't do like you. I said, yes, you can. It depends, like, if you want, you just you like to cook, right? Why don't you just make the money, or you just make that into your business, even though you live in a country where it's not our language, so, but it's gonna be hard, but why not try? So I said, okay, I help the people, I guide them through that, and you start from the beginning. I just tell them, and also I give them lots of advice how to become to get the business going, especially on the food side where you cook. And also, even though I have lots of ideas how to turn the passion from the food side, how to do catering, and also about and also I like about hospitality. So that's where I quite enjoy. I really enjoy, where I love being with the people, around the people, cheer people up, and giving them the very nice service. Because all the time when I do my cooking or my food or something like that, I always make sure they're happy with my food and anything I can do. So I always tell them, look, that you don't scare to be yourself and do something, because sometimes I know people say, oh, I can't drive, so you learn to drive. Anything you can't do, you learn to do. You must learn, and you find a way. You need to find a solution rather than finding the problem. It's like, oh, I can't do this, but try to come with the solution, then you get the answer. To say like, if it's my inspiring, it's like it's gonna be my mom. Really is because every time when it's about the inspirations about my mom, where even where we are the woman, we all like my mom, she been doing her housework all the time, and then at the end of the day she need to come back and cook always. Even my grandma, no matter how tired you are, you need to start cooking, and you make sure they have a good food. It's like, oh, even though I'm going back home every couple years, every other year, she'll make sure like, okay, she had something to eat. She always find something to cook, and also, yeah, she happy to go to other people to help. So that's like I learned, So I believe that is first is my mom and my grandma. Yeah. And the rest I always learn around other women as well. But I like to watch a lot inspiration on YouTube, or this in the podcast where you got lots of people inspiration you and talking about challenging things like that. So that's I like about now more positive thinking. It's really nice. I mean back like 5-6 years ago, I never know about like positive thinking, and I was like, what is it? I never realized until I start after that. I've been to the coaching. I thought, okay, now that I start to know about like positive thinking, how you react, what other situation, how you deal with other people. Before I never care about other, like I don't know what is it, but I start smaller, step by step, I know, and then now I acquire giving people with the advice, to become yourself and believe. But, they need to come and say, there you go, she's it, that's it. Where the people come to me and say, that's apple. She's so they always like, they love my food, so, oh, this is really nice. I always jump, I always jump and jumping like, yeah. As soon as I see the feedback, I said, oh my god, I love my food. It's like, it's like make my day.
Brilliant. This is brilliant.